We are still waiting for the Supreme Court to issue a ruling that could impact dozens, if not hundreds, of January 6th convictions and possibly upend some of the criminal charges against Donald Trump. The justices will decide if a federal obstruction law used to charge some of the Capitol rioters was misused by prosecutors. Meantime, as the prosecutions continue, a review by CBS News finds it's taxpayers who are still footing most of the bill for the damage and repairs from the attack. Scott MacFarlane has more from the Capitol.
The largest criminal prosecution in U.S. history is still coming up short in one way. The riotous mob on January 6th caused nearly $3 million in damage, according to the Justice Department, which for 3.5 years has been arguing for the 1,400-plus defendants to make restitution, to pay the costs. Congressional sources familiar with the matter tell CBS News only a fraction has been paid back, just $437,000, roughly 15%.
The people who came and attacked the Capitol and created all this destruction, both in physical and in human life, need to be held accountable. In some small way, they're beginning to be held accountable. I just want to make sure that that money makes its way directly into repairing the Capitol.
A CBS News review of thousands of pages of court filings and transcripts finds the Department of Justice has sought a range of restitution payments from January 6 defendants, often between $500 for those convicted of misdemeanors to $2,000 for those convicted or who pleaded guilty to felonies. CBS News also found some judges ordering small installment payments as little as $100 or $250 a month for defendants. And some of those who pleaded guilty, including James Little, a North Carolina truck driver, argued at sentencing they don't have the money to immediately pay the bill. And those imprisoned, which has included nearly 500 defendants so far, needn't pay immediately. Lucius Outlaw, former federal public defender, says monthly installments and delayed payments are common in the federal criminal system.
This is often sluggish.
Oh, yes, definitely so. It can take months to years to complete a restitution, if ever. Sometimes victims never get the full restitution that's ordered by the court.
Sometimes they just are never made whole.
They're never made whole. And sometimes it's up to the individual victim to pursue the restitution themselves.
And the costs are still rising. Washington, D.C.'s police department, which helped stop the mob attack, recently estimated its costs at more than $500,000 as dozens of its officers were injured that day.
Which raises the prospect taxpayers will remain on the hook for this for months or years to come. For CBS Saturday Morning, Scott MacFarlane, the Capitol.
Not a surprise when you consider that, I would say not even at the federal level, that restitution payments, it's not a guarantee that it's going to get paid right away or even paid at all.
It's like an installment plan for your phone.
Yeah.
Only in this case, you ran into the Capitol.
A little more serious.
Yes.
Yeah, we're paying for it.